Oh man. So I'm gonna be really truthful. I saw this yesterday, but I didn't get a chance to like record it and kind of go through it. So I want to like take a look again and just kind of maybe give my opinion, maybe just gawk over it a second time. I don't know. Maybe I'll notice some things I didn't see before. So let's check it out.
Welcome to the Coalition here in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, home of Gears of War. When Gears debuted in 2006, it instantly redefined the genre. And now in 2026, we're on the cusp of another rare moment. A chance to honor where we've been, celebrate with our fans, and lay the foundation for where Gears is going next. To get there, we're taking it all the way back to the day the world changed and the fight began, Emergence Day.
This part's interesting. This makes me think, like, because they're doing this, if they're gonna like redo
things. It sits at the
things.
heart of our universe. And today, for the first time, we're ready to take you inside the studio and show you all the ways to play with our new movements, weapons, and modes that will make E-Day the most brutally satisfying Gears yet.
Is that all you got?
Before we talk about what this game is, I think it's important to share
It
why
looks
we chose
super
it.
violent.
When we
Like
started
typical
this
Gears, like
project, we were
crazy
moving to
violent,
Unreal Engine 5.
with better
It was a
graphics.
new foundation with a blank slate. So we took a moment to reflect on what makes Gears so special to us and to our fans. And we realized that all of the things that make this world feel so unique, brotherhood, brutality, that melancholy beauty, and over-the-top spectacle, they're all perfectly set up in this one moment in time, E-Day. The moment the Locust ripped through the ground and changed the history of Serra forever. And to tell that story, we wanted to build an experience that evoked the vibes of the original Gears game.
See, the planet
So
Serra,
we started with this.
I got it
one
mixed
still
up
from
with
the
like
Mad World
Jacinto,
trailer.
because I remember like it
It's
was like the
Marcus
third
facing
game,
down
you
the
go to like
Locust,
Jacinto
defiantly
or whatever.
firing into the darkness against
I could be
overwhelming
misremembering
odds.
that too.
We
Maybe it was
said,
like
"This
the
is
city of
emotional core
Jacinto or
Gears.
something. The planet
This
is
is the
Serra.
tone and feeling that we wanted to build our next game around.
This
Yeah, I
is
think
our
I need to-
most ambitious
might need to do
game
like a
yet.
playthrough or something.
E-Day is a story we haven't been able to tell before because we didn't have the technology to do it. We finally have the tools to reimagine the Gears world at a new, unprecedented level of detail.
This looks insane. I'm gonna say right now, this
We're
looks
pushing
crazy.
Gears to new heights with the densest, most detailed world we've ever
This is gonna
created.
blow my computer out of orbit. I'm gonna definitely need
With
an upgrade. I'm
seamless,
glad this comes out
large-scale
like.
environments,
Wait, this comes out this year. Holy, oh man. I gotta
fully
get on that.
dynamic ray trace lighting,
I gotta get on that, guys. You know anybody selling a
real-time destruction.
cheap 50 series? You know, just let me
Starting
know.
with an empty hard drive, we literally rebuilt everything from scratch. Characters, enemies, weapons, animation, sound, the world itself. And then we tear it apart in front of you. You'll fight against bigger and more brutal enemies.
This looks so cool. Was that a berserker?
New and craftier weapons, and navigate the battlefield with more natural character movement so that every moment of emergence plays smoother and hits harder.
How
This
fluid
is a
this
game
is.
that feels like Gears, but plays like new.
Now, we're inside.
It's a return to the feelings that we had when we played the original games, but now reimagined, evolved, and enhanced with the power of a new engine.
E-Day is set before the events of the original Gears of War. After decades of conflict, peace has finally been declared on Serra, and the Gears have returned home.
Love you, baby.
Marcus Phoenix and Dominic Santiago are young veterans trying to adjust to civilian life while grieving the loss of someone they both loved. Carlos Santiago, Dom's older brother and Marcus's best friend.
To Carlos.
To Carlos.
Yeah, I didn't know. This is cool.
Could ask for.
I like how you can
Carlos
learn
died
some
in
things. I don't
combat
remember.
in a moment of sacrifice before the war ended, and without him, Marcus and Dom's relationship is distant.
Yeah, I don't remember them touching on this. They might have, but I don't remember them touching on this. So
With
it's
the
cool you
world
get more
just
like
barely
lore.
on the cusp of peace, and our characters coming to terms with their new reality.
Oh, dude, this red
the
bar must be
locusts
annoying. Let me go ahead and
emerge
plug my mouse.
change everything.
The Coalition Emergency Broadcast System. There are reports of multiple tremors causing minor damage across Kelowna.
E-Day tells not one, but two origin stories. The start of this world falling apart and a brotherhood coming together. And over the course of 3 intense days, you'll see how loss reshapes this world and our characters, beginning with a night of desperate survival in a brand new city.
That's crazy.
We decided to focus our story on just one city, so you could really feel what war does to people. When we started creating Kelowna, we wanted it to be more than just a backdrop. We wanted to feel alive, like it was another character in the story, packed with layers and personality. Kelowna used to be all about innovation and discovery. But years of industrialization for the Cog War effort totally reshaped it. With such a rich history, it made sense to lean into that classic.
Oh, I know it's the
Gears
icons down there.
retro
We
vibe.
can plug it back and move it. We plug it back and move it. Come on. That's great. Moved it.
Towering architecture, robust vehicles,
There we go.
and grounded technology. Kind of like those gritty industrial cities from the 1970s. We also looked right outside these windows at the mountains, the ocean, and local landmarks to help give Kelowna its unique style. As you play the campaign, the city reveals itself through the main districts. The historic center, with its classic Gears architecture in stone and steel. The downtown core, more modern, reshaped by decades of industrial growth. The military airfield, set at the forest edge with shipyards nearby, the refineries, and supporting working-class neighborhoods, built around constant emulsion production.
I can't wait to like explore like the city.
Gears plays best
I thought you
in a
didn't
city,
you
and
didn't see
Kelowna
too
is
much
the
like
ultimate
scenery like
battlefield.
this in all the games. I'll be
Kelowna's
completely honest. I didn't play
density, tight
4
streets
and
mixed with
5.
open
For
spaces
me, like I
let
felt
us
like
rethink
3
how
was
Gear
like
moves through the world.
a
And it
good
created
ending.
The perfect stage for greater scale and verticality in combat.
Like I probably should have played 4 and 5, but if I feel like
Our soldiers
3
are
was
basically
where I would have
giant
wanted
tanks in armor. They slam into cars, weaving
know.
through hails of bullets.
the story to like, I guess to end at the time.
And we
And
wanted
it
to
felt like
keep
a
that
really good way of
heaviness, but add
ending
more
it.
fluidity to how you move through the battlefield. Cover is life in Gears.
Dude, the cover system looks really
We
good.
completely rebuilt our movement and cover systems with
like a lot
smoother
more fluid.
transitions and a bigger range of cover heights and shapes, including new low ground
This
cover.
right here, this is crazy.
This all allows us to create more complex and organic feeling spaces than ever before. From sprint, you can now slide.
Low spot, yeah.
Lets you
The
quickly get under objects, slide
Look at
around
this.
corners, or
you
transition
can
more
slide
smoothly
under
into cover
stuff.
from
Like,
above.
oh, that's so good.
And we added the ability to jump, which really opened
Yeah,
up
low
the
cover,
citywide battleground.
A jump.
We get to play with more verticality, climbing walls and vehicles, or clearing gaps in crumbling buildings to reach new flanking routes. At the heart of our gameplay is still that great Gears combat puzzle.
I think one thing I like about it also is they got rid of that crouch run thing, which would have been funny and nostalgic if they did it, but I'm glad they kind of got rid of it. I feel like it was easier to do
Your
that at the
ability
time.
to read and move through the arena.
It was like an illusionary thing.
Now you have more choice.
And now they can
than
animate
ever.
like a full,
And we get
like,
these
run,
peaks of
sprint,
almost
slide, all that.
action-y sequences. You can throw yourself off a balcony, land next to your buddy and revive him, scramble through cover, slide under a truck, and hit safety on the other side. We get these amazing Gears playgrounds, small and large, where all these elements come together, and the city is filled with them.
Our missions move across the city, from linear fights in narrow streets and alleys to more open districts, where you have access to entire neighborhoods. Now you have strategic choices. Do you take the enemy head on? Do you flank them from a side entrance? Or do you climb up to the balcony across the street and take them all out with your long shot? It's up to you. And if you're playing co-op with your friends, well, then you can try all 3 at the same time. Taking your own path reveals small stories from the city, survivors trapped in an apartment.
There's a
Keep trying to figure out like the character behind
A raven
it for
cries
him
in the
is like
distance. A group of gears readying an ambush. You still have your orders, but it's up to you to decide where you offer to help or how much of the city you choose to explore.
And that city is fully realized.
I thought it was buried
To
at first.
create a
but
city
something-
of this scale and detail, we
Well, at
needed to
first
invest
off.
in an entire suite of tools. Tools for roads, intersections, sidewalks, e-holes, buildings, rooftops, and pipes. We have a procedural content generation toolset for scattering millions of pieces of trash and debris across the ground to make Kelowna feel lived in. This is the largest, most complex location you've ever seen in a Gears game.
But the board control is connected to an older antenna. I can reconfigure their radios to reach Afira.
Do it. The remaining gears will hold the fort.
In other Gears games, the world's basically already dead. There are very few human survivors left. But in E-Day, you're watching a live city get ripped apart in front of you. People who once went to work, sporting events, and celebrated the possibility of peacetime are now stopped in their tracks. They abandon their cars and run for survival, attempting to find refuge in subways or stores. A glimpse of a child's toy or dinner left uneaten are reminders of what's been lost and the horror of what the locusts have unleashed.
You'll experience the locust decimation at
Make sure you
all
guys are
scales in
hydrating
E-Day
also.
through our
This
customized
is very
destruction
exciting.
technology.
Probably a lot of sweating going on.
E-holes are back, unleashing waves of enemies from under your feet at any moment.
As a game design element, getting to use e-holes again as a spawn mechanic is brilliant. Locusts can come out of the ground anywhere, you can toss a grenade in to close them up, just adds this great tactical layer to encounters.
But you'll also encounter massive sinkholes that'll pull down vehicles and entire buildings. And no amount of detail is too small, as micro-destruction goes beyond what we've ever done before with chippable cover across a range of materials.
So
Your
cool.
impact is real, visceral, and leaves a mark on the world.
Oh, I didn't notice that the first time. You flatten a
Destroyed
tire,
Beauty
you flatten
has long
tires.
been a visual pillar of Gears of War, and we finally get to show the before, making the after hit that much harder. You'll recognize a neighborhood that was once intact is now completely destroyed. You'll walk through city streets filled with smoke and fire, and it feels completely different from how you first experienced it. You start getting this real feeling of the city's a character, and it's really under attack.
I do also like how they brought back the reload
of
mechanic.
Kelowna.
E-Day is an intentionally intimate story.
And that's how he gets the cogs.
There's this
It's crazy.
colossal event going on in the plot, but the actual characters and the journey they go on is where you get to explore themes of burden, of loss, and of loyalty. The whole world of Gears is about characters. It's the nightmarish monsters from below versus the soldiers that hold the line in a war for survival.
You okay? No way this is real.
It's pretty fucking real to me. On your feet.
This was our opportunity to focus on what makes Gears characters so special and what makes our enemies so iconic. The entire campaign is played from the perspective of our new squad, Bravo. As the invasion breaks out, you'll meet Mags Carter, a former Gear now sweating it out at Kelowna's emulsion refinery.
Now, why don't you come talk shit when your balls drop? And quit going through my stuff.
And you'll also meet rookie cadet Lucas Reyes,
This stuff.
a sharp comms officer who never made it to the front lines despite his dreams of military glory.
Holy fucking shit.
Mags and Lucas, together with Marcus and Dom, are four soldiers thrown together, fighting through tensions with each other while fighting the Locust, ultimately forging their bonds in battle.
We follow Bravo Squad with our cinematic cameras, just like the intense war movies we love. The shots are intentionally gritty and a bit shaky, and leaning into these rough edges is what makes you feel like you're right in the middle of the action.
Bravo's story also intertwines with others called to defend the city, including returning characters like warrior philosopher Ty Caliso.
Our roads converge again. Marcus Phoenix.
And fans of the books will finally get to see the hard-ass Raven pilot Gil Gettner in-game for the very first time.
Let's go and fuck this mess.
Marcus and Dom are absolute legends. You can spot those strong jaws and thick necks from a mile away. But if you go too realistic, you lose those unique features that make them stand out. Honestly, Marcus just isn't Marcus if you take away his classic permascout. So instead of chasing perfect realism, we focused on making them believable and memorable, respecting the details that really make them who they are.
Material and character fidelity in Gears of War E-Day far surpasses anything we've been able to achieve before. Our facial animation systems have been completely upgraded for E-Day, with 3 times more joints and over 350 facial shapes sculpted for each head alone to really represent the emotion in our characters. Marcus has more detail in his eyelashes than his entire character model did in the original Gears of War on Xbox 360.
Phoenix, Marcus, Sergeant, 26 RTI C Company. Next of kin, Adam Phoenix.
With the amount of layers we have, we've never had fidelity at this scale. Combined with a much more sophisticated animation rig, this allows us to have way more expressive characters with a huge range. From a small smirk to yells on the battlefield.
Come and get some, you goddamn grubs!
Your experience takes on a new intensity. We're pushing the graphical limit with 4K Ultra HD resolution, native HDR10 rendering, hardware ray tracing at 60 frames per second in campaign,
it's gonna blow my
and up
stuff
to
up.
120 frames per second in multiplayer. When it comes to the Locust, to make them more believable, we made them scarier. The drones are wild and vicious. The boomers are even bigger this time around.
Crazy.
Like living battering rams smashing through doorways onto the battlefield.
This was one thing I thought was
so loud it disorients you before they rip you apart.
interesting is that they're making the enemies like a lot more aggressive and stronger.
Crawl up buildings and rain
Some of that's gotta have like a lore piece to it, like like it's the beginning, so like their forces are fresh and they have all this technologies, weapons and whatnot. And in the first Gears, it's already been going on for a while, so maybe they've worn the Locust down some.
So what now, Marcus?
We save everyone we can.
Look at this, man.
Gears of War has never been a horror game, but the world has always felt horrifying. And with E-Day, we lean into that even more. Our new gore system means damage feels meaty, responsive, and satisfying.
That was satisfying.
Muscle and cloth deforms in response to your attacks, and blood and bone damage adds to the intensity of combat. Gore is localized as well. Shoot a Locust in the arm or leg, and you'll see the bullet take a chunk out of it. Or land a heavy shot on a limb, and our dismemberment system will rip it clean off in glorious detail.
The Gnasher is going to get you the most satisfying shots, covering you in blood, or pop heads from afar with a long shot. We've revamped our favorite weapons for E-Day.
I wonder if the torque bow's coming back, dude.
We also have some fun new ones for even more brutal ways to tear your enemies apart. The new Gut Puncher grenade launcher is a COG weapon that fires armor-piercing explosive rounds. Quick fire a round to let it explode, or hold the trigger to control when it detonates. That means you can place a well-timed explosion behind an enemy protected by cover, or with practice, master its long-range eco closing potential. The Incinerator is our new shotgun. You can see the emulsion literally melt the skin off an enemy's body.
That is
Before,
crazy.
You'd probably get into a grapple if an enemy came charging at you. Now, you feel the power of getting to incinerate them when they get close. And of course, the Lancer.
Yeah.
Nice.
The creation of the
I think this
Chainsaw
part's
Lancer
really
is
cool
another
too, how you get to
origin
see
story
weapons
from
get
lore
created.
that we wanted to show in E-Day. From the moment that Ty grabbed that chainsaw to rip through a locust,
Like the
and
Lancer was
Super Sword,
made for
to a prototype kit
to
bash on the
combat
front
the
lines of the
locust.
invasion, all to deliver on that gratifying moment when you finally get to slice a grub in two.
Gears music has always been about tension, escalation, and release. When a fight kicks off, the music hits hard. It tightens as things get more dangerous. And when you've dropped the last enemy, you hear that familiar big ringing chord. For E-Day, we kept that structure, but made the sound harsher.
The bell toll.
Together with our composer, Adam Lustica, we built the score to match a world on the verge of collapse. The electric guitar returns alongside classical instruments, but both are pushed into uncomfortable territory. Like dragging a bone saw across a cello, creating dissonance that never fully resolves.
Where the hell are we?
And then there's the sound design. All chainsaws have voices. When it came to the sound for our Proto Lancer, it was important to us to track down the exact make and model that was recorded back in 2006 and rebuild it from the ground up using our new sound effects system.
Yeah, it's really cool that they're even going to these kind of links to
with that signature
kind of
meaty yet intimate sound,
put
and
that
when it revs,
feeling,
you can hear
that, you know, that
all the gnarly details.
nostalgic sound and the feel to it.
In terms of
but
how
it's like
you'll
modern in
experience
terms of how it
Kelowna,
looks and
I
plays.
always think about our acoustic system like this. I'm walking down a street and I hear the sound reflecting off the walls around me. Then I step into an alley and everything immediately tightens. I come back out into a wide space and the sound opens up again, almost like a cathedral. And it's not just those spaces, it's the transitions between them where the magic really happens. That's where things feel alive. That's acoustics in real time. It's a heavy world. And what better way to experience its dread and tension than through the music and sound that surrounds you?
No other game does the squad like Gears does. Our themes, our gameplay, and our modes, they all revolve around this core element. But it's not just about the brotherhood that you experience.
Even their armor
in the
sounds like a
stories.
little bit heavier.
It's also about the bonds you create with your friends. Co-op has always been a part of our DNA. And like every great Gears game, you can bring your own squad to this fight. In campaign, all 4 characters are playable from the start. And we support 4-player online co-op.
Good
and
stuff.
2-player split
This was a
screen on
really
console.
good change. The
In
4-player
Versus,
co-op.
our sweaty squad-based
I mean, I remember the older games, it was like
collection of
only 2
44
player.
modes and all
So
new maps
I
set
didn't
in
appreciate it. Yeah, it was only
locations
2
in
player.
and around the
So
war-torn city of
to
Kelowna. We've combined classic Gears symmetrical
I bet it was like
PvP
4
map
player
design
now.
with
Oh
new
man.
traversal opportunities. You'll put your skill to the test alongside a seasonal roadmap of killer content, almost all of which you can just earn by playing the game, completing in-game challenges, events, and achievements. And today, we're excited to announce a dynamic new evolution of Gears' iconic PvE mode, Horde Siege. It's a 12-player mode where all 3 squads
A
fight
12-player
alongside each
Horde
other
mode, bro.
to battle the Locust Invasion and defend
That's gonna
Kelowna
be
across
so
a range
sick.
of city-based maps. We'll have more to share
There's
soon.
all this
and we
stuff
hope
going
you join
on,
us
people
for our
blasting
open beta
explosions
weekends
and
later this summer.
chainsaws, and
We
oh,
good?
that's gonna be great.
Sergeant Phoenix?
Guess we're back to it.
It's probably gonna be like objectives where you have to like split off.
the ones that keep fighting.
This is going to be so good.
20 years of Gears is such a milestone. It is such an honor and also a huge responsibility to make sure we deliver on the story of Gears.
It always comes back to the squad. It always comes back to this theme of getting through the absolute shittiest of times with somebody else who constantly has your back. And that's Marcus and Dom's story. The story of the original trilogy. The story of E-Day. And the story I think we can all relate to.
Thanks for pushing through. Couldn't have done it alone.
You got it, man.
Having the opportunity to have E-Day come out in the same year as the 20th anniversary of Gears, the quarter-century anniversary of Xbox, it's almost like a homecoming. It's like returning back to our roots and saying, fuck yeah, we're back. And we have so many more stories to tell. It's an incredible honor and one that we want to make sure that we do right.
This game's gonna be insane. It's gonna be really insane.
Ty. What a nightmare.
Untouched by nearly 80 years of war. Destroyed in 2 nights.
For us, the heart of Gears has always been about the bonds you make in the darkest of times. Inside the studio, we rally around a simple phrase: never fight alone. It guides how we build our stories, our gameplay, and our world.
That was like my favorite part of Gears, is how that was like the overarching message was like the brotherhood and
everything comes back to that
kind of like never alone mentality of,
the highs and lows together. And E-Day is the best expression of never fight alone that we've ever made. Whether you'll be picking up a Lancer for the first time ever, or you're as battle-hardened as Marcus Phoenix, there's always a place for you in the Gears squad when Emergence begins on October 6th.
October 6th, guys. Man. We got a little bit of time, not too much. But believe me, bro, I will be here. And I'm super